I help my mum with the translating every day and translate letters and doctor's appointments, calls, everything.
Mostly it'll be school-related stuff, shops sometimes, or like if she needs a cab or something, she needs to call someone.
Without me, they would have been struggling because they wouldn't know what they're being told.
Young translators and interpreters are young people who linguistically mediate between two languages on behalf of their family and officials and other professional services. Although children translating and interpreting for family members is a very common practice, it's often something we don't talk about very much.
There is, in fact, at national level, but also at local level, virtually no detailed guidance on this major and increasing challenge.
Immigration is portrayed in the media in such a negative light that you see it in the kids, how the kids behave when they come to school, how shy they are, how the lack of confidence in general.
Now, it's a huge demand for translators for rare languages, for example. Of course, they are not professional translators, but they can help a lot.
Some of them are really embarrassed that they don't speak English or can't write in English, so I just tell them, look, I don't write in Bulgarian or Italian or Portuguese, so we're both beginners, it's okay.
Children are very competent, it's often just not seen or recognized. And yet if we look at, for example, children who are doing translation for families, we can see an incredible level of competence and capability.
I know it's quite demanding, but in the same time, I find that they feel proud about that, and they feel like they can contribute and they want to do it.
The issue of how you manage communication between professional and client is a big deal.
From speaking to young people and professionals, there are some strategies that you can put in place to help the situation.
They could try and be more patient with us and just try their best to make the speech simpler.
Think of the child's feelings and try and be alert to the dynamics of the interaction and the translating situation.
I can't translate like every single word in just 1 second because I need time to think about the words.
Children can sometimes feel intimidated by the situations, so it's worth being aware that it's a child speaking between two adults, and particularly one of the adults is someone of authority. Whilst there are some contentious situations where children should absolutely not be asked to be young translators, there are everyday situations where children are happy to translate, they just see it as part of a normal part of their everyday lives.
Just be friendly and work with the staff so that the staff are very friendly and understanding about the different needs of the kids, and so that sort of creates an environment where they're not being judged.
It's always good to ask them because they know best and they can tell you if they want or they don't want to do it.
In difficult economic times, there's no way that public services that offer interpreting support are going to expand. It will be from the communities themselves, from families themselves, that any resource will be made available.
When I'm translating, like for my parents or for my friends, after that moment, I'm feeling very proud of myself.
I do feel proud to translate for my family because that means I'm progressing on learning how to speak English.
I felt how the other person I was interpreting for, I felt how they were feeling, because I was in that position once.
I'm really proud of where I come from, and I'm really proud of my language.